In this video I'm going to create a match and play between the two different teams. For this I'm going to log into Square Drive, and this is the default icons which you would see. So let me log in as a end user. Ram, I have this. Ram 1, 2, 3. So you could see the matches and the record score, and you can click on the teams, and you could click on, you could see all the teams which are available in the system, and you can also click on my teams, which would say the teams which I created. So in this scenario I have created Ram team, and these are the players which I have, which I created in my earlier video, and these are my, and I also can search for, let's say, Ram, and automatically it will click on this. Okay, so let's create a match, and I can say create a match, and I can say what's the format available. So I can say 2020 ODI, or I could say add a match format. I could say it's a 5 over match, and I can say total overs 5, and description is 5 overs, and I can click on add. So then I can select the 5 over match. Then I can click on the team which I created. So it's Ram team versus, let's say, Chennai West. Number of players I could say 5 because I created 5, and I can create the schedule date, which is now, which default it comes as, and the location is, let's say, in Hyderabad. And I can create, I can select a ground, or I can add a new ground. Let's add a new ground here, and the ground is, let's say, ONGC ground, and the location is, let's say, Hyderabad. So I'm going to select that particular ONGC ground, and I'm going to say register. So we have the schedule, and I can actually, within my team, I can say who are all the, so I have the squad, and I can say who are all the team members who are playing for this one match, and I can click this. So this is especially useful for squad, and then selecting for a specific match, what are all the players, who are all the players to be played. So having said that, so let's go back into the record score section. You would see it's yet to be started. So you could see different statuses over here. You would see start, that's where it says it should be started. It's a 5 over match over here, and let's click on that. And this is where it would actually tell me what are all the things which are available. So you could see where is the venue over here, and the number of players per each team, and who are all playing. And this is where I could actually say who are all my select. So this is the first, earlier what I selected was the squad, and this is what my actual team players who will be selecting. Let's say I have a squad of 15, and I have to select 11 guys. So this is where I would be selecting. So who won the toss, and what they did. So they elected to bat first. So having said that, so let's select the batsman. So, and who is the runner, and here we need to select the bowler, and this is where it is especially useful. And we could actually say it's a 0 runs, and automatically you could see this, it automatically comes over here 0 runs, and I can click on this, and automatically it appears on the top. So I'm just zooming out. This is where it is. So let's click on the second ball. So it's 2 runs. So you could see the batsmen automatically get rotated, so there's nothing. So if I had done anything mistake, so I could actually do a roll back, and it will automatically go back to my previous ball. So let's say 4 runs. Instead of 2 runs, I said 4 runs. So then there's a 1 run. Then there's a, let's say, a wide which got bowled. So you could see the extras here, over here, it got incremented over here. You could see the extras. Okay. Now let's do a no ball plus 1 run. Let's say no ball. So you would see what are all the extras, and at this time I just want to also show you, this is what the end users would actually see. They would see live. So this is where it would say innings 1, and what are all the scores where they are actually standing. Extras 2, then total 8, batsmen what they scored, and who is the bowler, what they gave, all those things. So it will give that. So let me go back. At any point of time, as I mentioned, we can go back to the home page, and I can go back to the record score. So let's go back to the live. So let's click on, let's say out, and it will ask you what are all the types. So it's a catch is caught, and catch and bowl, let's say, or let's give another guy. So automatically it will ask who is the next batsman. So I'm going to select the new batsman, and I'm going to click on this button. Yeah, I'm just focusing on it so that, yeah. So now I can say 1 wide, and I can say 0 runs. Yeah, and at the same time, you could also see the scorer can also see what is the status. First over 9 for 1. You can see this at any point of time. Let's say, and it's 4 runs. So the over is complete. You could see 13 for 1 in 1 over. Here you would see this, and you would see it will ask you to select the new bowler. Let's say if I select the same bowler, it would not allow you. So 1 run, let's say. So I'm going to quickly play this game, and I'm going to say out. And how is out? I say bowled or catch. Sorry, it's bowled. Yeah. So you can see wicket out and R3, and I'm going to say it's 2 runs, and I'm going to say it's leg by. You can see. And it's, let's say, 4 wides. Then you can also see it's out. It's a hit wicket. There we go. So he is the last batsman, so we're going to select him, and I'm going to say C2. So let's click on yeah. So I'm going to select this guy because I've selected the same previous bowler. It would not allow me to proceed further, so I am giving 1 run. So then let's say out. Let's do it out. So it's catch C1, and the display is cross. It's going to ask yes. Yeah. So it will ask, saying that it's you would say it's innings complete. Do you want to are you sure you want to continue? Let's continue this because just want to say. So here is the second time I need to bowl. So I'm going to select C1 P1, and I'm going to say C2 T2. So these are 2 different batsmen. So you can see here, this is the second batsman, second team which is batting, and this is the target, and the current over is this, and you could see who are all batting here. So I'm going to say select bowler, and I'm going to say 1 run. Yeah, and let's say 4 runs. We can, let's say this guy hit 6 runs, and we also have 0 runs. We have 1 wide. Let's say 4 runs. So you could see in 0.5 it's 16 runs. So it clearly says what's the score, and let's say 6 runs. So select bowler. So the over is complete. It's going to ask you to select the bowler again. So let's say I select R3, 1 run. So it's going to be out. Let's say is LBW. I'm going to select the new batsman, and there we go, 1 run, 4 runs, and there you could see. So Chennai team won, and it's going to ask you to select the man of the match. So who is the man of the match? I'm going to select C2. So that's where you could see actually who is the batsman. So you could also select view score, and so it says match status, who is the man of the match, and at this point of time I could actually go back here it would take a minute. So let's click on one more time. So yeah, there we go. So it says won by Chennai Best, and it would say, there we go. So it says extras total all out in 2.2 overs 25. So this is the first inning score, and if I click on innings 2, so total 28 for 1 in 1.4 overs. So this is what it says, and at the top it says won by Chennai team. So this is how recording of the match and viewing of this match online would be.